happy people. Oh, we're liking you. Now, listen, it's been a big week in show business, lots of parties and events. Elton John was 60. Oh, well done, Elton. Seriously, that is almost 100 in gay years. He had three parties. This is him arriving at his London party. Yes. Apparently, the dress code was come as you are. Apparently, the catering at Elton's party was stunning. He ate caviar and blinis, lobster thermidor, the finest Belgian chocolate birthday cake, all washed down with gallons of jizz. Oh, sorry, fizz. No, it was jizz. Yeah, it was. Now, you're probably wondering, Graham, why weren't you at his parties? Well, I wasn't at the parties because I had an audience with her dolliness. Yes, Dolly Parton was at Wembley Arena this weekend. Did anybody go? Were you there? I was there. And, yeah, it was marvellous. So, anyway, somehow, don't know how, they found out I was going. So, we got a call of Graham wants to meet Dolly before the show. You get there around about 6 o'clock. Fine. Get there, 6 o'clock, doors haven't opened, standing outside. I see Miriam Margolyes. Now, do you know who she is, Miriam Margolyes? The actress, she's in Wicked at the moment. Anyway, I really like her. Very, very funny woman. And she's there. So we're waiting to get our special passes, you know, so we can go and see Dolly. So obviously we're expecting to get, you know, the ones on the rope with the access all areas, laminated cards. Yeah, going to see Dolly Parton. Yeah, we're going to see Dolly Parton, OK. Now, the first clue this wasn't going to be such a special occasion was that we didn't get those passes, no. We just got big stickers that said, Dolly Parton, meet and greet. Then we're told, wait over here. So we're waiting there, right? And then a man just goes, is everybody ready? Follow me! And about 60 people start going down this corridor, right? To meet Dolly Parton, like Santa, right? Seriously, we're just shuffling down this corridor. And Miriam Margolyes, I just love her. She suddenly just goes, pause for fart! That loudly. Pause for fart! And let's rip. Like, proper big fart. I tell you, it did get the queue moving much faster. Finally, we get to the front, we get in, you get to, and it was just like seeing Santa, except no beard and 2 bulging sacks. Hey, listen, let's get a guest on. The Doctor will see you now. Doctor Who, I hear you ask his favourite Tennant! Hello, sir. Very well. Sit yourself down. And press the finger in your organ and have it all, it's Joe Brand! Have you had that, the awful meeting people backstage thing?
Well, it's more awkward if you've been in something. They come round to see you and nobody will mention it. And you spend all night kind of not talking about the thing we've just spent 3 hours watching. You think, oh, did you love it then?
We're guessing no.
No.
Have you been to see people?
Oh, I have. I mean, I had to... Mrs. put my foot in it every time I can, but I saw Elvis Costello at the Royal Albert Hall quite a few years ago. Then I bumped into him on some telly show, and he said, you came to see me at the Royal Albert Hall, didn't you? And in fact, what had happened on that night was, as the strains of a really beautiful song had died away, someone in the audience shouted out, bollocks, really loudly. And so when I saw him, I said, yes, I came on the bollocks night. And he said, well, I wasn't feeling very well that night. No, I didn't mean it was bollocks.
Now, you, sir, Doctor Who, back this
Saturday night. Yeah, yes, oh yes.
Doctor Who?
Yeah. For the next 13 weeks.
Now, is it still fun being Doctor Who, or are you a bit over it now?
Best job in the world. No, it's great. It's fantastic. I'm having a ball.
Because it's a big responsibility. I mean, it's been very cool to be Doctor Who, but it's a big responsibility being Doctor Who.
It is, yeah. Yeah, people are very enthusiastic about it, and that can be a bit of an undertaking, yeah.
Yes, yes. Now, I hear, do you get married? Is there a Mrs. Who?
It's a very difficult question to answer without giving the plot away.
Ooh.
But he doesn't not get married. Yeah, you'll need to watch and find out. Episode 9.
Episode 9?
Yeah.
of course, John Barrowman's in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And, yes, he's told me some of the things you get up to in the TARDIS.
Really?
Yes. Look at David's eyes now. Has he?
Where are we going now, Graham?
No, apparently you're quite relaxed in the TARDIS.
Go on.
He told me you sometimes just let rip in the TARDIS.
We get almost competitive about it, if I'm honest. Yeah. Well, I think farting before performing of any kind it's an exorcism. It, you know, gets you ready for creativity.
Providing you don't follow through. And that's not so great, is it?
Ideally, yes. Yeah. But I discovered that John feels the same way, and he can thunder them out. I think it's obviously the Glasgow heritage, because he's from Glasgow too. And there's a kindred spirit there, maybe.
Oh, right. But are they smelly or just loud?
Just loud, powerful.
Marvellous.
This is just like being on the culture show. They smelly. No.
But we also discovered that...
Now I feel silly.
We also discovered that Freema, who plays Martha Jones, the new girl, really didn't like it, which of course just spurred us on. We used to save them up until we could wander past her and thunder one out. It was great fun.
Actually, Joe, what were you saying, the thing about your friend?
My gay friend picked up a very nice gentleman one night, like you do. They had a great night. He's in his kitchen the next morning, in his underpants, cooking breakfast, lovely smell of bacon, thinking he'll come down and it'll be lovely and we'll eat breakfast together. Guy comes into the kitchen, takes one look at him and says, I've got to go now, and just leaves. And basically he had his underpants on inside out and there were big skid marks. I had to actually also had a friend who was in India on one of those hideous bus tours you do when you're a student, had Delhi belly or whatever you like to call it, and was on a 3-day trip, and the bus driver wouldn't stop for the toilet, so basically he just got in his sleeping bag and shat in it for 3 days. The romance of travel is not dead. I know, and he had to obviously do the sack race down the... He said it wasn't nice.
No,
really not.
Any stories you want to throw in there, David? Anything at all?
I'm quite happy to draw a veil at this stage.
Listen, talking of farting in the TARDIS, here's something you might like. If you take a look outside on London's glittering South Bank, right, there's the London Eye, all lit up, looking lovely, and below it, what have we placed? We've placed our very own TARDIS. Now, through the wonder of technology, hopefully this will work. I've got a speaker in there. So, should anyone walk by... Oh, here comes the people. Hang on. It really is the culture show. Finish. It's like playing a musical instrument. We'll go back to that later when there's a few more